What's up, YouTube? This is Damon, aka the world's worst magician, bringing you a look at the Noble deck. And this one is a custom Kickstarter edition. So one cool thing that they did on the front of the tuck is they allowed you to put whatever you wanted, and they wrote it here. So I just got my name. And these are super cool because there will only be 1,000 of these ever made. They were part of the Kickstarter campaign, and they will never be made again. And they did that because, you know, they're fully custom. So I actually got in as the very last person to support this campaign. So I'm pretty happy with that. Around the side, you see that they tell you it's a personalized and limited edition deck. And 54 poker playing cards. And here is the actual back of the cards. And then something cool that they did, let me get close here, is that instead of putting a seal on it, they actually just kind of made the seal into the design. And then I don't know that I can really get it on camera, but these, it's actually raised. So, oh, there you go. That's a good look at it. So yeah, all this is kind of puffed up. So it just adds, it's a cool feel on the tuck. So let's get into it. All right, so before we get into the deck, let me focus for you. It's pretty cool. They have that design that was on the back. It's actually on the face of the card. And then it's the back design as well. So it's a pretty cool feature here. But before I get into the deck, let me put it down. They sent me some cool extras that I was not expecting. So this, I won't go through and read it to you, but they actually sent like a nice little welcome certificate. I'm holding that upside down. But it's a nice welcome certificate, just thanking you for backing their project. And then they sent some pretty cool postcards. So this is their Noble symbol with the poker playing cards on it. And then this is what the Queen of Hearts looks like. And let me turn it sideways just so you can get a full view on that. And then they also sent the King of Clubs. So these are what the court cards actually look like. So they have a pretty cool spin on it. And then this is their design. I want to say it's Imperator. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, and I apologize to them for that. But that's who actually designed these cards. And then they were printed by MPC. And then this is what their Joker looks like. So I'll turn that sideways so you can get a full view. But yeah, it was just pretty cool. I wasn't expecting these things, and they just showed up along with the deck. So I thought that was pretty cool. Let me go ahead and move these off to the side, and then we'll get into the cards here. So custom work all the way around. And again, this was on Kickstarter, so I'll leave a link in the description to where you can see them. But for now, what they've said is that they will not be reproducing this deck at all. So as we're coming to the court cards here, you can see that it just has a pretty cool spin on what a court card should look like. And turn these upside down. Here's your ace of spades. So all the aces are going to have this kind of pattern to them. And as I'm going through these, I wanted to know, what got you into cards? Like, how long have you been collecting? I mean, if you're watching this video, obviously you're into playing cards. So just drop a comment down to let me know, like, how long you've been collecting cards or how many decks you have. I'm fairly new to card collecting, so my collection hasn't gotten out of hand just yet, but I do expect that it will grow pretty soon here. All right, as we're getting through the court cards. So the court cards remain consistent with this design, and so do the aces. So it's a pretty cool pattern. And then I don't know if you saw with the hearts, I'll try to get close here, but they did like a half and half kind of pattern. So it's light and dark, which is pretty cool. And yeah, it's all custom work on the numbering and then on the court cards as well. And the feel of these cards, it's kind of weird. Like, they almost feel like plastic on one side and paper on the other. They are super smooth around the outsides. But again, here's those court cards with the split design down the middle of the pip. Turn this upside down. You can see that. And yeah, so any comments about, card collecting, or, are you just trying to see what's the latest cards out, or, do you like to just see them before you buy them? Like, what got you into cards? What keeps you into cards? Here's that half design. And then at the end here, they did say 54 cards. And then by that, they didn't include gaps, but they did include these two jokers. So there's no reveal or anything on these Jokers, but they're pretty cool looking, and one's red, one's black. And then let me flip these over so we can look at the back design. So again, the back is nice. This does not have, like we saw on the tuck where it had the puffiness. This doesn't have that, and I actually like that because it would have been really strange handling these cards if they had that. So they fan good. Let me see here. I'm trying to do this in front of the camera here. But yeah, I mean, they fan out really nice. And I'll show you a back fan. And it is a two-way back. So it's going to look the same no matter what. And then there you go. That's what your fan's going to look like. But as far as the handling, like I said, they feel good. They handle good. If you're going to do tricks or anything like that, cardistry, these would actually look pretty nice because of the back design, the way that it is. And then, like I said, the feel, it's kind of hard to explain, but they're just like super smooth around the edges. I'm not used to that from cards. But yeah, they feel good. I think you'd be able to do any kind of tricks you were trying to pull off with these. I think they'd be great for Magic because the faces are easily recognizable. You know, people would be able to memorize their card. So I think it's good for everything. But they will not be printing these anymore. So if you got in on that first 1,000, congratulations. If you didn't, then, you know, maybe you can get these off of eBay or something like that. But, you know, honestly, you might not want to because of the fact that it's going to have somebody's name on the front, or what I saw people putting nicknames and stuff like that. So you'd be getting a tuck with somebody else's name on it, which is kind of weird unless they have a super cool nickname. Mine, that's my real name. So nothing doing there. But that has been your look at the Noble playing cards. And before I get out of here, I did want to mention that I do have a contest going on to win a free deck of DeVoe Card Masters that are sold out. So I'll leave a link in the description to that contest so that you can get over there and check that out. Well, I hope you liked that review. And if you have any questions, magic tricks, or decks that you want to see reviewed, go ahead and leave a comment down below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. As always, I would greatly appreciate it if you would click that like button and subscribe for any future reviews. All right,